What is that? I say, a tape recorder, to record what you say. I ask, should I just jot it down in my notebook with a pencil? Well, all right, you may do it in pencil, but on one condition, that when you are through writing them, you give all records to Boldyrev, so we can check them. Well, all right. What could I do? He is the boss here. We sat at the table, the three of us. But before sitting, I scrutinized the room. Something familiar to me was in that room. I had seen it somewhere. Had seen it many times. And finally I thought of it. I did not even say anything then. Just looked at Kosygin inquiringly and say, "This is a very familiar office, although I'm only here for the first time." And he tells me this is Stalin's office. And I thought, oh my God, here from this small door, the leader of the nations entered here in those soft Caucasian boots of his. This leader, you see, took decisions about the destinies of dozens, hundreds, and millions of people. The most horrid and tragic issues were resolved here, about the resettlement of peoples, executions, exterminations. Perhaps, I don't know exactly, something showed on my face. Kosygin gave me such a gloomy look. And I should tell you that, in general, Kosygin was someone that we both liked, both Adamovich and myself. I cannot even tell where this feeling came from, as we knew nothing about the life, the personalities of these members of the Politburo, or the leader. There was Stalin, and there were the members of the Politburo. But Kosygin somehow stood apart from the rest by his gloominess, his kind of... He never gave any promises. He more or less kept aloof from all this party pathos. And one could tell he was a man of business. The man of business. Yes, and some previous life history of his did show through, his experience as an industrialist and an economic executive. That is why I, in general, internally inclined towards him. Although the fact that he occupied Stalin's office and is in some way related to Stalin, not exactly the piety, but in any case the understanding that he is working in a historically relevant room, which unfortunately has disappeared after the reconstruction. And this is about one of the only places, possibly where the receiving office was, the office of Kosygin. It's a pity it has been destroyed, because this is our history.